New data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention show a substantial rise in U.S. measles outbreaks. Officials say 129 cases were reported in 13 states this year. Thursday's report says more have been infected in the U.S. in the past 4 months of 2014 than the first 4 months of any year since 1996. According to the CDC, the last reported measles death in the U.S. was in 2005. An estimated 12% of Americans suffer from migraines, but there is now new hope for the future. Two medicines are being tested that may help prevent these intense headaches. So, just how do the drugs work? Scientists say they block a protein that is known to trigger migraines. Researchers conducted two trials with 380 people. In each trial, half the people got one of the new medicines, while the other half got a placebo. Before the trial, most of the patients experienced migraines between 4 to 10 days a month. After the drugs, they had 4 additional migraine free days a month with one drug and almost 6 extra days with the other. Those who took the placebo also saw a decline in days with migraines. However, those numbers weren't as dramatic. The findings were presented at this year's annual meeting of the American Academy of Neurology. Getting high? If so, you might want to come down a bit. Recent research indicates a link between marijuana and heart disease. A study in the Journal of the American Heart Association shows that from 2006 to 2010, researchers found 35 reports of patients who suffered heart complications after using the popular drug. The study also shows that 34 of those patients were younger than 50 years old. We Americans love coffee. Some even claim to have a coffee addiction. But could such an addiction lower their risk for type 2 diabetes? That's what a new study is suggesting. The research surveyed the coffee drinking habits of 120,000 people over a 4 year period. It shows that people who increased their consumption by more than a cup a day had an 11% lower risk of type 2 diabetes. Decreasing coffee consumption by more than a cup a day was associated with a 17% increased risk for type 2 diabetes. So drink up, coffee lovers. For FAMU TV 20, I'm Jasmine Harris.